Live. There we are. Okay, very good. Hello. Give me just one moment, please. Eventually, I will get. Okay, wait. Here we go. Here we go. I just have to get to where we are so that I can monitor what we're doing. Um, Hold, please. Okay, there's that. I've done this. I'm there. Okay, who are we? Welcome to the Rainbow Support Group Friday Support Lives. Hi, Dre. Um, we are an LGBT support group based out of Spartanburg, South Carolina, originally out of Greer, South Carolina, moved to Spartanburg, and have now gone global due to the pandemic. So we're actually everywhere, but our business address actually now is in Greenville, South Carolina, which is kind of like the center of the upstate, kind of. Hi, Travis. I've been missing your face. Any chance we can do coffee? It would be lovely. Um, Hello, Dustin. Hi, Texas. And I'm so glad Texas survived. Okay, I have a list. I have to go by the list. Okay, see, we're going to be organized right now. We're going to be organized. Okay, hello to everybody. Who are we? We're the Rainbow Support Group SC, like I said, based out of Spartanburg, South Carolina. You can reach us at www.rainbowsupportgroupsc.com as well as www.rainbowsupportgroupsc.org. Both of those will take you to our website. On our website are lots of tabs. You can find out who we are, what we do, what we're in the process of doing. It has our calendar. You can sign up for our newsletters, which I will be doing this weekend. So if you'd like to sign up for the newsletter, I would suggest that you send us your email now so that we can get it to you next week. Also, you can sign up for events that we go to, but they've been canceled due to COVID. Um, and you can find resources. If you are from a different area or a different state or a different country, and of course, your website or your information wouldn't be on our website, contact one of us and we'll go ahead and do some research for you and we will find out how much we can help you because that's what we do. We do want to say that we are not lawyers, doctors, psychologists, psychiatrists. We are not. We are a group of people helping other people. Now, we can help you get to those resources. That's what we're for. We consider ourselves a bridge between the community and those that can help the community. We can guide you in the right place and hold your hand while you're getting there. But remember, we're not the pros. We don't have the answers other than we love you, other than hang on and it's cool. That we got. That I got all day. Okay, the intro. Okay, the sponsors are coming to an end shortly at the end of this Pride season. We are very thankful to the three sponsors that kept us alive during COVID. We actually took them on in 2020 and gave them 2021 just because they were just super troopers during COVID, which was awful. They kept the website up, they kept us being able to stay functioning. I would like to do a shout out to Out of Bounds. They are on our website under our business partners. Please go ahead and click that link, it'll take you right to them. They are the largest and the last LGBT supply store, and they have everything that you could need. Click them, go to their website. It's totally confidential between you and them, and they can have it delivered to you. Also, Dean and Scott run Out of Bounds out of Greenville, South Carolina, and they're really nice guys. So if you're in town and you want to go see them, click on their website. Like I said, find out their address and go see them in Greenville. There's even a little couch and table, and they want you to come in and talk to them because they're really great. Also, Amaryllis is our second. Amaryllis actually provided services for us, and we gave them advertisement because they helped us with that. They are really focused on the mental health of the LGBT, and we are very pleased with them. And if you only knew the rainbow, we do not put stamps on very many because we're so particular. Um, Amaryllis is doing a really good job. They were founded by LGBT and they function for LGBT. They take care of straight people too. We got to take care of the straight people too. Um, But they really are focused on mental health, and they really do care about your pronouns, and they really do care about your gender identity, and they care if you where you're at. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Don't say, well, they're not going to get it. They're going to get it. Okay, Amaryllis will get it, I can guarantee you. And then the third one is Carolina Partners. Now they were having a website issue, and they're updating their logo, but the telephone number is there. If you need any consulting on insurance, please give them a call. And if you have any questions, they can get those answered for you. Now, we've got Tessa, our board member, and Dre, one of our ambassadors, in the comments. If you guys are talking, please know that they'll talk to you and they'll answer any questions you might have. That way I can focus on what this is right here, even though you know me, don't know a whole lot of nothing. And then there's Lee in the background who's running it. Princess Mocha should be here, but I heard that they've been keeping her even longer because somebody else quit. So I told her, I said, you need to quit being so important because you're important to us too. But we do understand that. Okay, what are we going to talk about? First, I want to talk about the prides. We did have some more cancellations, of which we were very sad about. We're sad because they're canceling the prides, but we're glad that we're taking care of the people and the COVID thing. Now, it is kind of weird. Why are the straight people's festivals continuing, but all of the gay festivals are not? I don't know this, but I do know that South Carolina Pride, October 22nd, 23rd, and 24th is still on. I talked to the president of South Carolina State Pride, and he confirmed that, yes, in fact, we are having it. We are having it. So hotels are booked. We're going to Pride. We're going to Pride on the 22nd and the 23rd. Okay, so we will not be working a tent, to let you know. Columbia is not one of them that we attend and run a table. Now, of course, I'll have brochures and business cards and, wristbands and stuff like that. If you guys want to meet up in Columbia and get them, that's great. But it's one of our ones where we normally go and we play. Well, actually, we usually do Mocha. Mocha usually does Columbia Pride in entertainment in the drag world. So usually we're there for that in addition to Pride. But this year, we're just going to go play like we do Atlanta Pride. Atlanta, we just play. This year, it's this weekend, isn't it? No, it's next weekend. Next weekend was Atlanta Pride, but they canceled it. So that has been canceled. Now, they are still having the bars open and stuff. So I don't know if you guys want. The Rainbow can't tell you to go. I can't in good conscience tell you to go. I mean, they're shutting them down. I mean, why would they have shut it down if it wasn't important? I don't know. I don't know about this new COVID thing. I think we should, take our time, reflect. Don't be in a hurry. Let's all stay well. I know the Rainbow up here in the upstate has had several deaths in the last 2 weeks. Of people close to the Rainbow, relatives of people close to the Rainbow. Awful. I even said it the other day. I said, wow, death is all around us. Okay, everybody wash your hands. Use your hand sanitizer. Make sure that you are distancing. As you see, again, I am alone with the cats. I was talking to somebody the other day and I said, oh, no, I don't put strangers in my car. Okay, there's COVID out there. Is nobody paying attention? No, you can't get in my car. Okay, there's no need for you to be in my car. And if you needed me to come to you, we can do that in a safe fashion. Like we have been having Rainbow meetings. If people are tripping, which people are tripping, if people are tripping and they need to see somebody, then the Rainbow's going to be there. I'm just going to use hand sanitizer and I probably will, we're not going to tell you no. I'm not going to tell you no. We'll meet you. If you need help, we're here for you, and that's what we do. I've been roving all over the place. Monday, I'm going to Spartanburg. I got a coffee date in Spartanburg on Monday, my one day off. So off to Spartanburg we go. We're going to do some coffee. It'll be good. Okay, we talked about Columbia Pride. There was one. Oh, Tessa talked to us about Ohio. Tessa, you need to check that out. She thinks that Ohio's Pride is this weekend, and she thinks that it is still on. So if you are in Ohio, in Newark, Ohio, I thought it was Newark, New Jersey. I thought it was Newark, New Jersey. Ooh, then she'd be way Yankee, then Lee. Then she really talked funny then. Okay, so we're waiting on her to tell us about Ohio Pride. If anybody knows of any prides that are still going on and you're aware of them, you should put them in the comments. Good evening from the Growler House in the West End. Woo! I love that. Hey, Chuck. Of course you are. That's why you talk like that. He said, you know that I'm from the North, right? I'm like, Dre, honey, have you ever heard yourself? You sound like a Yankee, Dre. And you've been here a long time. Like, you shouldn't even talk like that anymore. You shouldn't sound like that anymore. But it's okay. I sound like this. Everybody says, Kim, you're a Yankee. I'm like, no, I'm really not. I've lived here long. I've lived in the South longer than I was up north as a kid with my parents. But I taught kids how to speak, so I still talk like this, but whatever. Okay. We needed to talk about, oh, where's the calendar at? Is there nothing? We're having problems with the people that are calling. Yeah, we got a ways. The next time we get together on here is going to be the second Tuesday. So Newark Pride is still on. Wow. Okay. She's going to put the link in there. If you guys are in Ohio and you feel that it's safe enough to attend a Pride, please send us some pictures. I'm missing some pride. If the straight people only knew. Yeah, Jade, y'all do. And you talk funny. But I would never say that. You said that, though. But yes, you do have a unique Yankee accent. There you go. Okay, sorry. You do. They are lighting the Capitol building with pride lights. I love when they do that. I miss Pride. Everybody, I know y'all are lonely. I'm lonely too. And I'm lonely for our people. And I'm lonely for all the flags and getting together. Road trip. Man, I am so down. You have no idea. Wait until October 22nd. And Uber is going to be the way once we get there, because I'm not driving, because I'm going to be having a good time, and I'm Ubering. I want to go and see the people. Social distancing is strictly enforced at a Pride. Tessa, how you think that's going to work there, girlfriend? Yes, it is. Unique is always beautiful. Unique is the way to go. It is. Why would you blend? Bah. No, we're not. No sheep. Be the black sheep. Be a rainbow sheep. Be a trans color sheep. Isn't that cool? I saw like all these sheeps walk. Everybody needs to be in here. You need to be in here. You would never be bored. Ever. Social distancing at a Pride. We stopped. We were supposed to cancel the last hiking event, but nobody reminded me and we didn't. So because the Rainbow always does everything we say we're going to do, we ended up having to go up there. So it was me, Mocha, and Brandon. And we went. And it was great. But, we didn't want everybody up there, even with social distancing in the woods. I don't know how you expect to do it in a Pride, and prides are to hug and to touch people, and the crowds are like this. Okay, so I don't know where that 6 foot's going to come in. Maybe everybody can behave, huh? I don't know if you're familiar with the LGBT, but they don't really keep it in the lines. My rule has always been, as long as you keep it within the guardrails, I'm good, because I know you're not going to keep it in the lines. Okay. I just know you're not going to, because you're LGBT and that's the way it is. And everybody's saying, that's not right. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Look in the mirror. Think about it. Contemplate. Yep. Bust. Bust. We talked about it. We didn't go. I don't know what they're going to do. But then, like, I'm nervous about Columbia. But if Jeff's going to go, he's my longtime friend, my pride buddy. Oh, if you're going to do it, I'll do it with you, dude. I'll go. I'll go. I'll go. And I know that I've been receiving a lot of phone calls. That's what I started. Of everybody being so sad. So please know that I know that everybody's sad right now and they're having a hard time. I think it's got to be the moon, because, or something. I know everybody's like, Kim, way out there. I just think it's something astrological or something, because I was feeling some sort of way and I talked to a person who was out of state and they were feeling some sort of way. And when I described the way I felt, they're like, me too. And then I talked to somebody else in another state and they're like, and I described it again. And they're like, yeah, man, that's exactly how I feel. And I'm like, okay, that's too weird for everybody to be kind of having that same anxiety. Something's wrong in here. You feel it. But when you look around, you're like, everything's really okay. Like, I know things are happening, like normal things, like the tire went flat, whatever, whatever. Correct. Thank you, Tessa. Oh, I forgot what I was talking about, Tessa. Exit route has an E. Yeah, always, always, always being LGBT. How you were feeling. Oh, and they understood that I was feeling it. I said this. I don't know if you're going to understand. Okay, maybe you won't. But I said it's like there's a tsunami inside of me, but when I look around, there's sunshine. And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, it's really weird. It's like everything's okay. If you go out here and you go down the checklist, is everything okay? Yep. Check, check, check. And you're like, yeah, but I feel like shit. So why do I feel so bad? And I'm like, I don't know why we're feeling this way, but I want you to know you're not alone in feeling that way. It does feel really horrible. And I'm just telling you that from the way I felt about it. You might not have thought it was as horrible, or you might even think it's worse than what I did. But I just get caught up and I get mad that it's like that. Like, I'll go down the checklist, always check off your stuff. Make sure that you are okay. Okay. Is it really something you need to deal with? Is it something? Then deal with it. Okay. That's a thing. Then deal with what you got to deal with. If you don't have to deal with it, then don't. Then let it ride and let it figure itself out, because it will. It might not be the way you want it, though, but it will, in fact, figure itself out. There's that. Yeah, but everybody calm down, because it's everybody. We are trying to figure out how to get together. I do know that if you guys want to meet with us, we will be down in Columbia. Give us a shout out when you're down there. Everybody knows I always have my phone. I always have my phone. And then, of course, I have this cool Pride charger ready to go. So, October 11th. October 11th is National Coming Out Day. Oh, it's funny, but it's not funny. Last year, somebody made the comment that they thought that National Coming Out Day was the only, and I didn't mean to laugh. It's just a giggle. And it is okay to not be okay. That they thought that everybody waited until that day to come out, and no, it's a day to recognize basically those people who haven't come out yet or cannot come out yet. It's a day to bring attention to the fact that coming out has to take place. Okay, that's huge in our world, huge, gigantic in our world. And what the rainbow is finding out is that we have um, members of the LGBT that are also fighting with coming out to themselves. Like our parents have to have their own coming out when they find out, and our spouses might have to come to terms and come out on their own. Coming out is a whole big bubble. It's not something so simple. Our words in the LGBT, we use words like slang, and it becomes common to us, but to others they're like, what do you mean? What is that? What is that about? Why is that such a big deal? Telling people, because we're so afraid we could lose our jobs, our friends, our place to live. We could lose our children. We could lose the respect of our peers. We could lose the respect of our jobs. It could be a horrible thing. It could be a horrible thing. Coming out is really big. Mocha likes to do coming out stories in our live meetings. Um, they usually end up being longer. Now, remember, when we were in the real world, our live meetings were 2 hours long. So we would do the first part of the meeting and then go take a break and then come back and do the second half of the meeting. So coming out stories, we could do them very well in that setting because there was time. Coming out stories aren't quick. So we ended up usually doing them 2 months, which is 4 hours of it. It's huge, but everybody loves hearing them, and they're tough. It kind of shows you who your people are. Like you think you know them, but then when you hear their story, you're like, oh, I didn't know you went through that. Oh, I didn't know that happened. Because remember, we all have life happen to us. And then we start reacting to things because of what life did to us. But we don't really notice the change as we go along. We only end up there. So everybody give yourself a break, though. Period, point blank. Okay, and then the 21st is my birthday. Hang on, I have this stuff down. I have this. Ooh, then you be Oda. Then you be Oda. Ha 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 Holly. Then you be Oda. We're just gonna be old. Right, Tessa and Earl. Party. We're just waiting. We need a party. We need a party. Tessa, we need to find out. You need to find out if there is a pride between us and Ohio. I want to say Kentucky. That's how we ended up in Kentucky. I want to say that. Because my daughter came down from Ohio and we went to Kentucky Pride. We should see. That'd be great. I don't want us to get sick, though, y'all. So, 10 days late for the coming out party. 10 days late. Why am I always lost? There's South Carolina, I believe. Yes. DC. Oh, DC. I wonder if they're having it. I don't know. Somebody needs to check that out. I'd be curious. But the president and South Carolina, well, the other president and South Carolina, there's nothing wrong. So do whatever. I don't know what we're supposed to do. I'm glad it's a couple weeks away. We get to see what's going to happen because I don't want to be. Okay, cool. Check that out. Yeah, let us know. In the coming weeks, months, we will have some yoga advice we talked to you about. I'm still getting in touch with her. Also, we have a therapist who wants to start helping us with these stress, depression, anxiety things. And she's got some little tricks and some advice for us. So we're going to get with her. I asked her if she'd like to be on live, but she said no. She said she's too nervous. She can't do that. And I said, okay. I said, but remember, I hate these more than anyone on the planet. And I don't care anymore because I've done so many. Now, there's a guy that I watch on YouTube, and he is just so professional. And I wish that I could be like that. But of course, we all know that Kim can't be like that. I even try to be like that and can't be like that. That's why I get other people on the board that are real businessy with their mouth. I don't mean with their attire or whatever, or their education. I'm talking about their mouth. If they can talk better than Kim, they're hired. Okay, because Kim, business meetings are. They asked me a couple of weeks ago, well, how'd the meeting go, Kim? And I said, so we had to do a redo. And I took someone else with me on virtual, of course. But I'm going to talk too casual, and business doesn't like casual, even though I think that casual works out better because you're being more honest and you're being upfront and you're being for real. But no, the world is built on facades. So everything has to be a game. So even if you know something and you're in a meeting, you're not allowed to say you know it. You're just supposed to nod your head and say, oh, I see. But then I say, why would you do that? Because then you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Don't listen to me. It's okay. Don't listen to me. And a lot of people don't listen to me. So there's that. Okay, we talked about Pride. We talked about our sponsors. We talked about Mocha being late. Look, it's only 7:30. Cool. Tessa did not have her hair done, and if I made her come on, she'd be mad. Lee, if you have anything to say or to bring up or something that's happened over the week, I'm trying to think of anything specific other than just general anxiety and tripping that I've been dealing with. Now, of course, suicide. And like Tessa said, it's okay to not be okay. Please remember, I'm dealing with some people in crisis, and I want to do a shout out to all of you that are hanging on. And here it is, 7:30, and we've done another whole day. Okay. I told you everything's good. Everything's good. Not everything's good. Okay. Everything is. We're going to live life on life's terms. Okay. If life gives us shit, we're going to deal with the shit. If life gives us flowers, we're going to deal with the flowers. We're going to just deal with life on life's terms. And then that way we can grow and be old like me. Which is great, because think about it. Some of you are old, but you're like 25, 26, 27 years old, and you're old. You probably have kids, you're married, you've got your career, you're doing your shit. I got you. But the things that you're thinking, if you were to succeed, you would lose the difference between your age and my age. You would lose 30 years. Do you know how much good shit can happen in 30 years? Oh my God. I mean, oh my God. You could I don't know. You could buy an island or something. Hi, Lee.
Hi.
Lee's one of our board members, by the way, for those of you that don't know. Lee is in I want to say, the furthest east, north, south, east, west. The furthest west side of the upstate was canceled in DC. Yeah, right. They're all doing that. They're doing the cancel the Pride, but we're still going to have these events going on.
Yeah, or virtual.
Or virtual, but I'm concerned. These bars are still running. They're still doing, like, if we went to that city on the night of Pride, even if the park was empty, those bars are going to be cranking. I don't know. I'm 27. No, I'm not. I actually was a redhead at one time. I really was.
I'm catching up.
It's terrible, but it's okay. It's okay, because it's okay. It's just life. Live life on life's terms. We're not meant to be here forever. and our cells get older. That's why we wrinkle. That's why our skin changes. It's
Hey,
because we've
hey,
been
hey,
around.
hey,
We
stop about those wrinkles now.
not you've been around and you smiled.
Mm,
Okay, like mine are smile muscles. Now I do have my bitch mark, and it's a
mm,
dent.
mm.
It ain't going nowhere. I don't even think what is that, Botox? I don't think Botox would help that. My grandma said your age is a blessing. Your grandma. Oh, how old is your grandma? And I'm so glad you're alive, Grandma. I'm so glad you're alive. It's very hard, though, I would imagine. Oh, things hurt. Things hurt. Hug your grandma gentle. Hug your grandma gentle. And if you're my age and she's your grandma, see, hug her so soft. Oh, grandma. Grandma, poor little grandma. I hope you love her gentle. I hope you love her gentle. It's hard that we get old, and I didn't never think about it. I never thought of so I'm like, I've been having a hard time with it because I never really thought about it. I was a biker growing up, and I lived a life, and I was convinced that some crazy stuff would happen, and I never ever really thought that I would be here. Like I never thought about like buying a house. I never thought about, you know, life insurance or because it
Right.
didn't matter. I never thought about any of that. And now I'm like, oh, oh. And then you don't think about it like, okay, guys, think about it. You're old, you're older, you're not old, but you're older. But then you get sick, but you don't have anybody around. Like there's no family or there's no, what do you do? Have you thought about it? Everybody's going to be like, what do you do? I never thought about it. I never thought about it. I thought everybody always had somebody. Well, they'll take care of them. Well, what if you don't have anybody? What if you're just old and you stayed by yourself so nobody even knows you're really there and then you fall down? Who Okay,
It's a life alert bracelet or a necklace that you tap.
and then hope they come. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I think like there's a thing on our website about dementia and older LGBT. It's funny, Mocha and I for many years ended up at a lot of prides, and we would have older people come up and say, "Where are the older groups?" Because we've always been that 19 to 49 kind of, or a little younger. Um, and they'd say, "Where do the older ones go?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And now, like you'll see, Dot is older. I know Dustin is older. We're here, we're here, we're here. But it's funny because I don't know. I know the pandemic sucked for a lot of people, and it still sucks. But it really helped the rainbow because we're reaching those older LGBT now. Like Dot, and I know Dustin couldn't come to a meeting. He's in Houston, Texas. Okay, he can't come here, but he can be on here and he can meet other people. I think that's cool. I think that's cool that we are. I think that's really cool that we're able to do that. My partner's dad has dementia pretty bad. Check out my website, dude. Caregivers of LGBT, either the caregiver can be LGBT or the dementia patient can be LGBT. You need to look on there because there's a program. Go to www.rainbowsupportgroupsc.com, click on there and go to events. It's the first event. We have 2 event tabs. Go to the first one. It's out at Washington University. It's a university that we're partners with. Check it out. For real, for real, for real, for real, for real, for real. Yep. 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 Dementia, awful. And you don't think about it like when you're younger, like what is dementia? You forget everything you knew, and things that you know become very confusing. Oh, oh, so the brain you thought you counted on your whole life and depended on and trusted, in the end, ooh, ooh. No, I don't want any of us to get old, okay?
Mm.
Okay. I just don't want us to get none of us. None of us are allowed to get older. I've just announced it. So we need to go and tell everybody else.
So we going backwards? Is that
No,
what
I don't want to go backwards because then it
we just stay the same?
that the option. I don't think I want that to be the option, Lee.
Then what do
I
we
don't
do?
know.
What,
I don't
you
know.
gotta let
I
me
have
know.
to learn,
I
Lee.
got 20 days here.
I have to learn to live with life on life's terms. And apparently, life wants me to be this old. Tessa, go to your room.
Hmm.
No, you don't. You have no idea even what you're saying.
But wait a minute though. In her defense, she's gonna be like Medea.
Her bones are going to hurt. It is going to hurt to bend down. You're not going to
She's gonna
sleep
sit in a
all
rocking chair
night
and probably throw stuff at people. Exactly.
yelling at youngins to get off your yard. How about we get old, but we stop? Do we get to stop hurting? Oh, that's what we wish for? Amen. Now, can we please, man? Everything hurts. And then the cats, I've got 2 kittens. And I swear to God, I wake up
But
in
they're
the
gonna be
morning,
old with you laying in your lap.
whatever. I'll be there making coffee and getting them their little wet food, right? Scratch me every morning. And I'm like, why do y'all have to hurt me? I already hurt all day, every day. And now you guys are hurting me more. Stop hurting me. I don't like the cats. I don't want to be hurt anymore. So I agree with you. Older, and in 2019, I hated the word old. Pandemic, and now when I think of the word old, I actually think of owl. Like, yeah, I'm older. I see more. I see more. So, yeah, I'm wrinklier, but I am
Mm.
wiser. I am wiser than I was. There is we all have chapters to our lives, but we have to learn to live life on life's terms, period, regardless of what it has to do with.
It's crazy to know that one day they're gonna look back at 2019, 2020, and 2021. Well, yeah, 2021, 2021, and like see this pandemic as part of history.
You do see that everything's different now, right? Like,
And
I
this is gonna literally change the entire world.
way and not go back. Like what we remember 2018, 2019, gone.
Right. And like it's gonna completely change how everybody lives and everything. And we lived it. And like our kids being born now.
I think it is going to be weird. I mean, like if we did a sociological, see, look, now you got the nerd going, Lee. Okay,
Mm.
everybody, we're a bunch of nerds. Okay, just to let you know. Sociologically, I would love to see it in 10 years, like legit shit. Like I was raised climbing trees and stuff. Like I noticed a difference of the kids that started the rainbow with us. Um, I was raised climbing trees, and my mom read us stories and the June Cleaver weird stuff. Okay. And that's how I was raised. But then I met these kids and I found out like their parents never read them stories. So I read them stories. Like I got kids' books and I was a preschool teacher for a long time. So I would read to these grown adults. I'd make them get up on the bed and we would read stories because I said everybody has to have stories read to them. Now I thought the worst thing was y'all, the millennials. All they did was the freaking computer. and the Nintendo and the all that. And I thought, what? We're making robots. What are we doing? Now, okay, you've taken an entire generation of kids, taken away all social interaction and touch. I think they're going to be weird. I don't know what they're going to be like. Like
Right.
what what are they going to be like? Like we played with each other. We shared sandwiches. We played on the jungle gym together. We played jump rope and hopscotch and wall, and I don't know. But then y'all, like my kids never hardly ever went outside, and when they did they caused trouble, but they never really did. They were Nintendo people, or that was in the beginning of the computers and stuff.
But see, I grew up where we were outside. Like we got up, we went outside. We didn't come back till the street lights came on. Like, yes, did we get the first Nintendo when they came out? Yes, we did, but we only played it one night a week with my mom because that was like family game night, whatever. But now these kids, they have to social distance. They can't play with each other. They can't.
I know. I don't know. I know. Eh, Dre. Okay. Dre. Yes. Yes. Yes, Dre. Yes.
So,
Oh my God. And you know
right.
what? That game, I want you to know, Dot, you have to be my age because these kids, they could, I'm going to bash the children. Okay. They're such a bunch of wuss asses. I'm telling you now, these kids couldn't handle the school were raised in. If you're
Right.
my age, oh, dodgeball bullshit. They'd hit you hard on purpose. Okay, they would pick. Oh my God. You want to talk about hard? Look at my whole face got red. I hated school. It was the most mean, horrible, awful damn thing ever. And school was awful. Kids are awful mean. Those games back in the day, they should have never been allowed to do. And who created a metal slide? Whose
Hey,
idea was that?
look, you're right, but it was the engineers back then weren't like we were now.
Whatever metal, son, ouch.
Right, but then you put some soap on it and you fly.
Okay, no ass. No, 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 no. And mercurochrome, y'all don't even know what the hell that shit is. Oh
I
my
do.
God. Neosporin. Y'all got Neosporin. And we wonder why. I want to go around and just start slapping people. I am. See, I'm going to have dementia. I'm going to go old and I'm going to go crazy. And I'm going to start slapping people that whine. Okay, I'm going to say, shut up. Here's some mercurochrome for you. Here's dodgeball in your face. I mean, and no, you're going to ride your bike with no helmet and no knee pads. And I want you to take your bike and I want you to propel it up against there. Okay, wimpy. We've made everybody all
Right.
cushied. You can't tough. I think we should all be tough. Live life on life's terms. If it requires that we be tougher, be tougher. Don't whine. Not everything is made to be in your favor. Not everything is made to be for you.
Right.
Period. And we're not all made to be rock stars. We're not all made. So you're going to fail. So, like, if your destiny is not to be a rock star, you're going to go out and be a rock star and you're going to fail. You're going to fail miserably. It's going to be awful because it's not for you. So go find something that works for you. Live life on life's terms, like I am. I can only use myself as an example because I know what I'm doing. That's why I keep referring to myself. I'm not well, and I have trouble breathing, and I have trouble walking, but I have to work. Okay, so I sat down and said, okay, well, you're not old enough to be disabled. No, we're not. You're not getting better quicker. but you have to work. So what can you do where you don't have to walk a lot and you can regulate your breathing? DoorDash. DoorDash. And then if I'm sick, I can postpone it and go back. Live life on life's terms. Okay. Different strengths. Absolutely. Absolutely. And rock your world in where, like I told somebody that moved away recently, you can only be where your feet are. Okay. So deal with what you're dealing with, where your feet are. Don't move your feet. Just deal with your shit where your feet are. Deal with life on life's terms. I know that life is giving us some weird stuff. And let me tell you, I am telling you from the office of the rainbow, it is lonely in here. And it isn't just in here because, like I told you, I DoorDash, I go out into the world. I'm lonely for the activity of the people. I used to have a very active life back before 2019. Very many clubs, very busy throughout the week, worked, did the rainbow, lots of meetings, lots of events and activities, lots of people. I'm lonely for the people. I used to sit and, Kim, but you're not an entertainer. No, but I loved going and helping them. And I love the lights and the music. And no, I can't dance all night because I get too tired, but I can sit and watch people dance all night. I would like things to get back to somewhat normal soon. I would too. And it is hard because it's hard for me. So I hope you guys are taking time to love yourself. Try to live life on life's terms, like for real. Whatever life gives you, say, okay, let's see what.
Mocha's still at work.
I knew that. I knew that. She's
It's the
really good
first.
at her job, though, y'all. You should be proud. Mocha didn't know what she wanted to do, and she ended up being this person that works in a finance office, and she's doing really well. So I'm very pleased. And me and Lee and Tessa and Dre have all taken care of all of this. So we've done well without her, even though we miss her. Hi, Julie. Hi, Julie. Yes, hello to everybody. And hello to everybody in the other time zones that will see us later. Please know for all of you, please share these videos. We try to reach as many people as we can to let them know that they do have support and that they're not alone. That's the only reason why we do these right here. We have our regular meetings the second Tuesday of every month, which will be the next time we see each other. We had been doing hiking, but right now we can't. And Pride, we're going to see what happens around October 22nd, which is a couple weeks away, and see what they're doing. But Jeff says the boss said, and he said they're going to do it. So I'm hoping. I need to talk to Julie and Sherry, but I don't know when Mocha has time. We were talking about getting the rainbow to do something up there in Tryon, North Carolina, up with the host people. With the host people up there. It's lovely. It's lovely up there. It is. It's very quiet. It's very quiet, very simple, very, very work, home, horses. Work, home, horses. That's it. There's no more. There's no big cities. That's it. And steeplechase. Have you ever been to steeplechase, Lee?
I don't know.
Where the horses run, you would know. You
They're
have to wear
nice.
a hat. You don't. But they dress up. It's fun. Everybody goes and they dress up really poshy.
Nope.
It's a really cool event. It's really, really cool. Me too, Julie. Me too. That was so fun. Oh, but it was such bad fun. Like you can only bring in one car. Okay. But you can bring as many people as you can get in that car. So you would find your group. Everybody has to be invited. You all get together and you get in. We slammed into this truck. I swear 25 people in this truck. It was hilarious. We had a great time. It was a great time. And yes, and and then everybody, it's like a big picnic with everybody though, like, and they all drink to excess, and that's politically correct, right? They drink to excess, and they even borrow the neighbors' drinks. And then you share your drinks with the other neighbors, and food. And there was one, we're walking down to go see, right? Now remember, drinking to excess, dressed up in cute hats, walking down, and all of a sudden there's a little old lady with her cute little hat, and her table was like the real steeplechase, like in England or wherever. She had china and silver, and like it was the coolest thing. It was so fun. Yes, Julie, we need to do some fun stuff. Yeah, Julie, I'm dying for some fun stuff. Hi, Chuck. That's what we're missing. We're missing the fun. We're missing watching the fun and listening to the fun. There's just not a whole lot of fun. There's just not. There's work and sleep and cleaning and taking care of things and making sure that we're okay. Was my former boss. Oh, really? Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. You should have told me that. I probably would not have drank so much to excess. Oh, oh, it is a place to be bad. I mean, not bad, but I'm drinking to excess, like for real. Oh, it was really fun though. Yes, you have to do that. Yes, Julie, it was so fun. It was fun. Jamie Ray in the Growler House in West End. The Growler House. Growler. That's the last name. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I hope everybody's okay. I'm liking it that y'all are talking and I'm seeing some different names. That's good too. Remember, if you're catching this at a later time zone, if you comment on here, we might or might not see it. You might want to message us privately if you want to let us know. Now, we can see if we're looking. Okay. It's just hard to keep up with everything now that we're like global and stuff. Like nobody's allowed to tell us about anything else right now. You should see this desk. Nobody's allowed to tell us anything else right now. Y'all saw our new logo. It's up there in the corner. We got our new business cards. We did. Those t-shirts. We're still working on the t-shirts, y'all. I know that you said you wanted them. We have to figure out how to get the logos. We're having what's it called? An issue with the resolution. Is that the right word? No.
No.
What's the numbers on it? On a thing. There's numbers times whatever. This times whatever. I think it's resolution. Isn't it? Somebody's got to know that. It's so funny. Julie and Sherry have been together forever. Like I was at their wedding. Revision. I don't think that's it. But for a while we just had Julie, right? And then all of a sudden Julie disappeared. I figured she went to Germany, but then I kept seeing posts about the horses and I'm like, okay, so she's here. But it was Sherry, remember? We just kept talking to Sherry for months. Just Sherry. And then the other day she said, Julie's sitting right here. I'm like, okay, well, tell her to say hi. So she says hi. And now this time, all I see is Julie and Sherry's gone.
Mm.
They really are together, though. See, they've been together 10 years. They really are together, and they really are. Everybody's like, bullshit, Kim. They're the same person because they only show up No, that's Julie. She has dark hair. Sherry has blonde hair. No, two people. Y'all, see, y'all make me look crazier than I am. No, but we do need to get together. I want some get together. Okay, well, tell her to wash her hands. Julie, we've had some deaths that are super duper close to us, like their members' parents, like unreal. Like one found out the mom's boyfriend passed away, and then within a week, mom passed away. And then the other one, the mom got COVID, went home and was better ish, I guess, and then went back and passed away. So please tell Sherry to be careful. Please. Please. God. What's going on? Oh shit, Julie. Damn it. Damn it. No kidding, everybody. Like these prides, what do I have to, what time is it? Okay, what do I have to tell y'all? We will get back to you and let you know before the 22nd. I will. Julie, you got to let me know how you are. It's 58. Okay, so we got to get ready to say goodbye. I need to say goodbye to our sponsors. We need to do our job here. Julie, message me. Let me know how you're doing. I know you're vaccinated, but then you're sitting there telling me you feel like shit. Okay, so I need to hear from you. Let me know. Tell Sherry to let me know how you are. Okay, if you guys need anything, let us know. Okay, love to all of you out there. I hope everybody has a great couple of weeks. The next time we will see you is the 12th, second Tuesday. The 12th of October will be our meeting. Of course, we will be um, updating that on our website, and we will be updating that on Facebook. So we'll let you know. We'll let you know about Pride. Please click our sponsors. We love Out of Bounds. Please, please buy stuff from them. Please check out Amaryllis, especially if you're having trouble. Remember, if you're trying to reach the rainbow and you're in crisis and you need 911, you need to call 911 and then call us. Okay? Don't call us if you're in trouble. We have numbers on our website where you can click on there and get to any help that you need. We've got the 1-800 numbers for Prevent Everything. We've got resources for everything. You can find any help that you need. We want you guys to thrive and survive. If you need any help, you let us know. Lee, do you have anything else to say?
Please be safe. Wash your hands.
And Tessa said, everybody, what did she say? She said two things that were really important. Check your surroundings and something else. Find a back door. Always have an escape route and check your surroundings.
And always let somebody know where you are.
And always let somebody know where you're going. Look, safety at the rainbow. And condoms, please, please, please. And condoms and lube go together. They're a combo deal. They work better together, and they actually don't do what they're supposed to do if you're not using them together. And don't feel like you're being greedy using a lot. You're supposed to use a lot. Okay? Have a ball. Make sure you're doing safe sex and you're practicing safe sex. Make sure you're getting tested. You can click on our website and go to Piedmont Care. We're also going to put Aid Upstate up there for the people in Greenville. If you need us to help find some HIV resources from you in your community, message us, email us at the rsgsc@gmail.com. Let us know what you need us to help you with, and we would love to help you with it. All right, I think that's it for today. Anything else, Lee?
No.
No.
Be safe.
All right. All right. What does always Tessa say?
Much love and chicken grease.
No, peace,
love,
and chicken grease. That's from Tessa. All right, cool. Y'all have a great couple of weeks, and we'll see you. If you need us, let us know. All right, Lee, yank it.